welcome back. And if you cannot tell from the outfit and the lights, today in the Ultimate Guide of Warhammer, we are going to be talking about Slaanesh and the demons of Slaanesh. Slaanesh grants everyone their deepest desires, and for this is known as the Prince of Pleasure, made of obsession and compulsion, the need to indulge in the uttermost act of self-gratitude and decadence. Slaanesh whispers soft promises of ecstasy and fulfillment into the ears of mortals. It was Slaanesh that doomed the Eldari and devoured their souls. Whatever extreme one may desire, be it physical, emotional, or spiritual, Slaanesh is there to bring mortals to new heights of experience. From within 6 concentric circles of increasing temptation, Slaanesh sends out dreams and fantasies into the universe. Those who answer the allure of Slaanesh are doomed, for their desires will always be just out of reach, an experience not quite stimulating enough, to the point that anticipation becomes as exhilarating as satisfaction. Mastery becomes enslavement. Pleasure and pain cannot be distinguished from one another. Also, peep the fit, very Slaanesh-like, yeah? I went purple and chains. Let me get closer to you so we can do the picture portion of the episode. Here, we have the Keeper of Secrets, a greater demon of Slaanesh, and the Prince of Pleasure. While many are drawn into Slaanesh's grasp with greed or physical desires, those the Prince of Pleasure deems most worthy are those who seek more esoteric gratification. There are those who wish to be loved and adored by the masses or by one special person. Some followers seek to expand their perspectives. Others wish to experience life to its utmost, or to see the universe in all of its glory, from the brightest vistas to the darkest shadows. Before we get into the demon portion of Slaanesh, I do have to say there is a glaring omission from this book, which I find extremely weird considering it is a super popular model. Fulgrim is not listed in here, at least not that I can find. It is not listed on the Demons of Slaanesh, obviously, but it is not listed on the Emperor's Children page either. Even though it says that the Primarch is Fulgrim, there is no image of Fulgrim anywhere in this book that I have found. Glaring omission considering how popular that damn model is. Let's get back to story time. Slaanesh is the chaos power that rules over mortal excess. Indulgence and obsession are the paths to Slaanesh's dominion. Those who seek the charisma to lead nations or wish for adoring hordes of followers find themselves in the Dark Prince's grip. Gluttons and hedonists will be tempted by Slaanesh's immortal pleasures, but while the touch of Slaanesh can heighten every sensation, bringing about physical and spiritual ecstasy in every waking moment, it is also a curse. When every extremity of experience has been had, what else is there? Slaanesh's demons visit both pain and pleasure in equal measure, tempting, denying, dealing with exquisite anticipation, but never fulfilling the desires that burn in mortal hearts. Some picture time. I would like to say I did build Demonites of Slaanesh, and they were a nightmare to glue. I used every trick in the book, and they were a nightmare to glue. I think it was an old set. But let's talk about the contorted epitome. The giant mirror thing. These giant mirrors show true desires of whatever stands before them. They can be used to channel warp power, either as a boon to the servants of Slaanesh, or to drain its efficacy from their enemies. And Demonites, givers of the indescribable delight, the lesser demons whisper to the mortals in their sleep, filling their thoughts with fantasy that must be fulfilled on waking. Demonites' perverse beauty is both irresistible and abhorrent. And now we have Fiends and Mask. Fiends' whip-like tongues can taste the desires of mortals across the void. Ooh. A slight touch of a fiend's tongue can be soporific or bring euphoria, rendering victims easy praise for their razor-sharp claws. The Mask, one of Slaanesh's demon heralds. The Mask is doomed to dance for all eternity by the prideful Dark Prince. Those who witness the Mask's incredible performances are lured into joining until they eventually die from exhaustion. One day I will edit these videos to have pictures on there, but that's not happening now. And now on to the Greater Demons of Slaanesh. The Greater Demons of Slaanesh, known by titles such as Bringer of Pain and Despoilers of Flesh, are both hideous and seductive. While most of Slaanesh's demons offer temptation and torment, the Keeper of Secrets are punishment given form. Just as Slaanesh loves excess in all things, the Greater Demons indulge in virtuoso performances of bloodletting and slaying, turning killing into an art form. With caress of claws, whip of tail, delicate touch of spear or blade, they bring graceful death. Their gaze is hypnotic, entrancing the unwary so that they walk carefree unto their own doom. The Infernal Enchantress, the one with the harp, made of a person. These heralds of Slaanesh use warp magic to extrude the flesh from their victims, turning them into living harps. As they pluck the strings, their harps' agonized shrieks and ecstatic moans make for terrifying music. Please forgive my pronunciation of this next one. To Big Boy, Shalaxi Hellbane. Hellbane is what we're going with. Known as the Monarch of the Hunt, Hellbane is one of the most active of the Keepers of Secrets of the Greater Demons of Slaanesh, having damned and slain countless mortals over the past 10,000 years. Of late, this champion of the Dark Prince has clashed frequently with Varain of the Yanyari. And just for proof that Fulgrim is not in this book, this is the Emperor's Children page. These are the only 2 pages for Emperor's Children. And it talks about the Legion profile right here. Primarch, Fulgrim. Where's my boy? Where is he? He's not in here. Why would they leave out Fulgrim? One of the coolest models to paint. Anyways, that's my gripe with that. And there you have it. Slaanesh and the Greater Demons of Slaanesh from the Ultimate Guide to Warhammer. The next 2 episodes we will of course be finishing Chaos, and then we will see either going on to their legions, such as Thousand Sons and Emperor's Children, or taking a pivot and doing something else. But stay tuned next week for another episode.